We need some dynasty draft or maybe a deep 12-team redraft league or something like that. Let's do it right now on Fantasy Football Today in 5. I'm Adam Azer with Dan Schneier. We got some rookie gems, hidden gems. Got to get that word hidden in there. Sorry. All right. Give me dazzle me, Dan. Give me a hidden gem.
Let's start with a hidden gem. Christian McCaffrey played healthy last year. Has been healthy in recent years. Big injury history, though. Somebody who in past years has let down fantasy matches to the point where they said, I won't draft him in the first round. Now people don't care about that. Why not Isaac Guerendo, the rookie running back who the 49ers drafted, a perfect fit for that outside zone system? Out of all 1,903 running backs who've ever tested the combine, the 20th most athletic combine, 4.33 speed at 221, a perfect match for a one-cut-and-go scheme, 6.1 yards per carry, 4.11 yards after contact per attempt, and Louisville in his breakout season in 2023. If you're looking for a rookie gem, someone who could win you a league if McCaffrey goes down, that's the guy. How about another running back? And that's on the 49ers, Isaac Guerendo. Another running back, Adam. Audric Estime on the Broncos out of Notre Dame. On my guy in this class. One of my favorite guys.
You like him?
Oh, I love him.
He's too big. He's just
No, you know who he reminds me of? Jeremy Hill. Do you remember Jeremy Hill with the Bengals? Very effective.
You say, first of all, you say the name very strangely. What's his first name?
Jeremy Hill.
Yeah, you say it like it's Germy. Jeremy Hill.
Say it?
Jeremy.
Oh my God! You do the Jeremy spoken. We don't need it. It's not Eddie Vedder here, okay? We're talking about you. You're gonna say the name as fast as you can say it, so you can get to the next point. So Jeremy Hill reminds me of him. 5'11", 221. Audric Estime, better speed than you'd think, but his created the way he can force missed tackles and create yards after attempt at his size to me makes him a little bit rare. And I'm not so sure Javonte Williams is going to just get back to pre-ACL form. Did not look good last year. I wouldn't be stunned if he would be a lead back earlier than people expect. Troy Franklin and Jaylen Wright, everybody knows, so I'm not going to hit them. We talked about a few guys on Beyond the Box Score, so I don't want to get double down on those guys just yet, Adam. But
you're allowed.
You're allowed. Okay, but I'll go outside. How about Will Shipley? And I'll tell you what, I understand Saquon Barkley just signed with the Eagles. Saquon Barkley's another running back with an injury history, and he's 27 years old, and he's entering that drop-off phase and that injured phase. Will Shipley racked up 40-plus targets in each of his last 2 seasons at Clemson. We know they don't love throwing to the backs, but that might change. Why else would you draft a guy like Shipley? Well, there are other reasons to draft a guy like Shipley. His ability to make those sharp cuts, set up defenders, win at the second and third level of defense. I saw a really nuanced and creative runner. I really liked Will Shipley's film at Clemson. He's somebody I would also bet on. So there's 3 running backs right there, deeper guys. Here's another deeper guy, Brendan Rice, son of Jerry Rice, Brendan Rice.
I'm aware. I think we're all aware.
Not everyone might know that, but I'll tell you one thing you'll know about him. He's got size. He can get in and out of his breaks for somebody his size. And he just reminds me of somebody that can fit what Justin Herbert does well. And Justin Herbert does well is what Matthew Stafford does well. It's the reason why Kenny Golladay, he made him Matthew Stafford. That ability to throw those back shoulders, layer the ball, throw it high and away from the frame. Brendan Rice is just somebody who intrigues me as a deeper guy. Same can be said about Johnny Wilson, 6'7", 233. What?
You're just going. You're just naming like everybody. All right, go ahead.
These are 5 guys. These are some of my deep guys. I'm looking at my notes and my deep guys. You know, you're asking for deep hits. It's not everybody. There's a bunch of 6th, 7th, 5th rounders that were drafted at him that were not mentioned here. Okay, including one that you don't know how to pronounce his name, Dylan Laube, and it might be Laub. We don't know for sure.
Jeremy, do you go ahead? You talk about Johnny Wilson. I have a follow-up question.
Johnny Wilson, 6'7", 233. Actually, when you watch him, has some wide receiver skills, the ability to kind of separate better than you think, catch away from his frame. But I like him more if he's converted into like the Darren Waller role in the NFL. Similar guy. Waller was a receiver, converted to tight end. Use him as your move tight end. Get him at the very end of your dynasty drafts. So those are 5 guys. And Adam says I was naming too many. So let's end it right there.
Okay.
Those 5.
You don't have a friend named Jeremy, do you?
I don't have a friend named Jeremy.
Yeah,
no.
I know that because if you did, he wouldn't be friends with you.
I doubt it. Jeremy is a way to say Jeremy. It's just like Florida. Do you say Florida? No, Florida.
But it's like you're taking letters away. It'd be like
yes, that's what you do in a lot of spots. Yeah,
Florida.
Do you say Florida or Florida? Then you better start saying Florida. If you don't want to say Jeremy, if you don't want to say Jeremy, then you better start saying Florida.
By the way, you know how you started the show? I said, "All right, Dan, give me a hidden gem." You know what the first name you said was?
Who?
Christian McCaffrey.
Well, I was talking about somebody who was drafted after him.
It was here. It was weird, Dan. But all right, work on it. That's Dan Schneier, and I'm Adam Azer. And thank you very much for Jeremy Spoon. That song wouldn't have even been a hit if he had pronounced it Jeremy. We'll talk to you next week on Fantasy Football Today in 5.